Pour me a drink.
We're celebrating. Come on.
This something's just heavy. God almighty.
There's gonna be a few hogs down there. I can honestly say I shot every arrow I had, fellers. Every arrow I had.
And thank you, Nick, for not being strong enough to draw your bow last year. Welcome to 2025, the year of good things happening.
Might be the best gift I ever got. Am I supposed to embrace this?
Well, it's now become an annual. This is the third time, and when something becomes a yearly event, that only means everybody involved is having fun. So we're back at Blake's in Oklahoma, and I'm telling you, man, we can't thank Blake enough. This is pretty awesome when you get a chance to come hunt Oklahoma, but you get a chance to come here. Lifelong dream of Blake to have some land he can bring his buddies out and hunt with. This is pretty special. And so I'm saying that and being a little serious on the first opening, because it'll probably be the last serious thing we say. We're probably gonna have an opportunity when you think about Rob's coming, who is Blake's bass player, lifelong friend. Nick Mundt is in camp. Obviously Nick's a shooter. Blake, and then me. So there's 4 of us hunting, 4 cameras. So the chances of shooting a good buck is really good. But this is a God honest truth. This hunt ain't even about big bucks. This is about, are you serious? We're gonna have so much fun. We'll laugh, stories, the amount of stories, because we're all getting old. We all got amazing stories. Blake's been on the road since he's been a youngin', and he's done some amazing things. And so now when you get to hunting camp, you get a campfire burning, you get up in the tree stand. The stories that's gonna be told is amazing, so many adventures. And then when you cap it off with a buck, it's just amazing. Or a hog or a doe, who knows. But anyway, I'm saying the solid sentimental stuff right now, because once this edit hits, it's gonna be non-stop fun, sarcasm, and acting like men. Welcome to a man show. 10 Pistols Ranch in Oklahoma. Bone Collector 2024, actually 25 now. 24 is when we shot this. 25, you're watching.
So I'm gonna kick mine a little to the right. Okay. Should have been sighted in before you got here. Game hog.
They're kind of all low, aren't
You'd think somebody that hogs so much game would
Have it both
be
sides in.
prepared, yeah.
I know it. Sucks being a game hog, you know it?
In theory though, if you wound more animals, you can keep hunting.
Yeah, sooner or later you're gonna get
You're
one.
just hogging more stuff, you know.
That's right.
It's not very ethical. Probably illegal.
When Blake gets to managing this situation and guiding us, sometimes by the second and third day he gets really bossy. He gets to yelling at us and hurting our feelings. And I think it just goes back to when he was a coach on The Voice. But we're not singing, we're hunting. But I mean, we're all hunting on his place, so I don't mind. He can yell at me.
And then I can drop y'all off on the way.
On that stand. I believe Nick got the wrong pack. Man, we've already checked the barometer, the weather app, and every app out there from Pigman to Drury's. And based on what we get, this is the spot. Hold on. Yes, sir. This is exactly what I was hoping for. It's not bait, it's a decoy. the left. He's all swelled up right now. Yeah. Look at his face. He's all... Are you videoing him? There's another good buck coming out, looks like. There's a big shooter coming out to the left where them other ones did, going across the field. He's not a giant, but see him over there. Yeah. Our wind is blowing right to him. Big old sucker. There's even another shooter coming to our left. Looks like there's another good deer coming from the left, where that one did. That looks like the big nine. It does, don't it? It does right now. Can't tell, but I think that is. Doe coming to the right. Nick could get going. Okay. I don't know what it is. He ain't gonna make that. He won't make it out of the field. That's the big 9 from Nick last year, bro. Are you kidding? Oh my God. He wouldn't ever give me a good angle, but he come walking over to that little bone collector blend, and son, it blended him up. That was like the damn food ninja, son. Do you see that? He didn't make it to that old oak tree out in the middle. Oh, yes. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna show y'all something in real time. I just started messing around with this scent thief. I want y'all to look at this. We have been dousing down, and the wind is terrible. It's been blowing right here, and I thought, man, I don't even know if it's worth hunting this stand. And Blake said, give it a shot. Blake said, you got to give up something because a lot of bucks come from behind us, and we was hoping the wind was going to blow in our face, but it didn't. It shifted, and it's blowing right here. Man, we had deer all over us, and we just kept, man, I got the old scent wafer, I got everything. I don't know, man, I just started messing around with this stuff, but I know one thing, this sure didn't hurt nothing, and we melted him down. Oh my goodness, it buried deep. He was a little quartering to me, but I said, I'm gonna tug it tight, and it was getting dark. I mean, it's amazing, man. This year has been crazy because we shot an elk in New Mexico just right there where I could barely see my pins, right at legal shooting light, and we just got another buck in Oklahoma right here. And that was, you know what? The RX-9, not the 1, not the 2, not the 3, not the 4, not the 5, skip the 6, 7, 8, and 9. The old 9er. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, and son, it ate him up, buddy. Good night. Oh my goodness. And he come right over and stuck his head right in that freaking Big and J, dude. He started eating the bone collector blend. I mean, it was perfect. And I just put that out just a minute ago. So, you know what? Judge me for throwing a little bait out there, but let me tell you something. Bro, I like to shoot stuff, and it's been dry here, man. Blake has planted a big food plot out here, but ain't much come up. But thank you, Blake Shelton. Thank you. And I mean this. We cut up more than we get serious, but I love you, brother. You have kept it real. I met you literally in 2003. Red Akins introduced me to you. And I swear, bro, you have just gotten more unbelievable with time. Success. You've done everything. You've lived the American dream, and here you are. One of the first deep conversations I ever had with him, he said, man, one day I just like to own some property so me and my friends and family could hunt. And I feel blessed, man, just to be a friend, because you don't get invited unless you're a friend or somebody who Blake thinks a lot about. And a lot of my friends come hunt out here. So anyway, before I get all choked up, I ain't gonna say no more, but Blake, congratulations on success, and thank you. This is amazing. Yes, a big old Oklahoma 9-pointer, or 8-pointer, long brow, big old deer. And thank God, one other person I want to thank is my brother Nick Mundt, who I love, who is like a kin person to me. And thank you, Nick, for not being strong enough to draw your bow last year and giving me a chance to come back this year, 2024, to Aaron 25 to kill this big, giant, long brow time. You're going to be happy with me and sad at the same time. So I love you, Nick. I love everybody. There's a song with my buddy Blake Shelton.
How's it
put
go?
on the charts. It's, pour me a drink.
We're celebrating. Come on.
That's Tom Cruise right there, bro. That's cocktail. That's like...
Tom's never been out here, believe it or not.
No, Tom Cruise, I cannot believe it. There's a lot of people I figured that you'd run into that would come out here and enjoy the festivities of 10 Pistols.
He's missing out. All right, so listen, here's what happened. And fix my hair. Are we on TV?
Yep, we're rolling. See all the gnats?
So, as I pull up to the tree, we look over and there's a nice 8-point, like shooter, big 8-point.
Nice.
That was about to come into the field, standing over in the brush looking at us.
Okay.
And he just kind of hobbled off, and so hoping he would come back, I went and parked and got back in the tree. And sure enough, an hour and a half later or whatever, there were some does out, and And then all of a sudden Drake said, "There's that buck, he's here, you know." And he came out of the same brush, came in. Man, as I saw the arrow hit him, like that's where I was aiming.
Yeah.
But he acted didn't act like he was hitting the lungs or heart. He acted like he was hitting the liver. Not even gut, like, you know, that
like
slow walk. But I saw him go lay down. So, how about that?
I think, you know what? I think if he laid down, he's taking the nap of eternity. He's probably up
The nap of eternity.
Yeah. That's
All right, tell me about your hunt.
That's
now.
a milk and honey. So I'm gonna tell you my hunt. So first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
On your deer.
Thank you.
So
This is your drink, America.
yep.
And what other European countries watch this show?
I see some hog come out and they're meandering around and eating in a little bit of dried up oats that are dehydrated from the lack of rain in Oklahoma. And so as the night progressed, I saw more deer, which proceeded to identify themselves as does.
Oh.
Yeah. Wholesome does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as the night progressed, I look and I said, "Oh, what shall we have here across the field?" And I said, "That's a mature buck." You know, and then I look, oh my, can you believe it? Here comes another mature buck. So then they start proceeding to come in, and then all of a sudden, proceeding behind them is another mature buck. So now we got 3, or as they say in Espanol, tres.
Oh yeah.
Bucks, venado, coming our way with the no, which is masculine, and they're coming, and they come right on into the nature's helper, which I refer to as my corn, and then they come over to a little bit of the Big and J bone.
Oh, they like that Big and J.
Oh yeah, they did. And then I look up and I said, "What shall we see coming here?" And I'm gonna tell you what I saw.
What'd you say?
Remember that 9-pointer that Nick?
No.
And then he proceeded to come in here.
Did you shoot that 9-pointer? Come on! No!
Gwen Stefani does not want to make out with you no more than I do right now.
You want to make out with Nick too?
I want to make out with Nick too.
Let's have a look.
He was so weak to pull it back last year. It's like he had not been taking his vitamin C and not listening to Gary Brecka, and he's all over TikTok.
Is this
and
the
he
first?
Did not even listen.
Is this the first one of your shows where you're having to be continued from a season before?
100%.
Yes.
To be continued. Where Nick is like.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like it picks up there, and it comes to this moment. And man, when I tell you, we put the monkfish on him, the green Winnie was eating when he stepped away from the bone collector blend. He started running.
Did he even make it out of the field?
Oh, he bought a parking ticket. He's right here. You almost run over him. Coming.
What?
You almost run over him.
He's right here?
We haven't looked at him
We
yet.
ain't even looked at him. We ain't even looked at him.
What should we do? Should we wait? What should we do? Go look?
Let's go
Let's
look.
wait an hour. He still ain't moved.
Wait a minute, we got blood right here.
Yep. Oh, there he is. He's such a big old sucker. God. Oh, look at that shot. Woo! He's so gorgeous. Dude.
God, look at that sucker. Look at his neck.
Look at them brows. Oh.
No.
Oh, yes. Is that not gorgeous?
That looks like some kind of what kind of a deer is that? I mean, that buck put everything he had into 10-inch brow time.
He just said, "I'm gonna have the biggest brows on 10 pistols."
God, look at all the knob stuff.
Oh,
That is cool.
God. I'm telling you right now.
Look how cool that
Dude,
is.
if Nick had been on steroids, I wouldn't have got him. I would not have got him. If he
He's
just
such a look. I mean,
bro, this is a Diamond Rio Buck, son. Meet in the middle right there. You know them fellas. You friends with Diamond Rio. Golly, he's gorgeous. Big old
man, he
horse.
looks a lot like he did last year, though.
He does.
That is a crazy looking deer.
And he would not, dude, I had him for a long time at 26 yards, but he was dead facing me. And I was wondering if I should run it in between the shoulders. And then finally he walked over and he was still quartering to me. And I thought, man, we don't have much camera light left and I can't see. I said, man, we got to do it now.
What is he doing? Like,
I don't even know.
everything's
man.
coming up here.
I quit looking at him. Cohen said, that's the big 9 from last year. And I said, well, I ain't looking at him again. I'm just gonna be holding on to my riser of my bow. And when he comes in here, if we can monk him up, we'll try, you know. Son, and he ate the monkfish. He drank the Kool-Aid. So look at this.
The monkfish?
Monkfish. Monk. M-O-N-K. And I'm telling you, dude, seriously, this buck, I do. And this is a serious moment, even though it's gonna sound like a joke a little bit. But I gotta thank my buddy Blake Shelton. We've been friends since 2003. Immediately, I was like, man, this dude is real. And I had just gave him a compliment. I'm telling you, out of all the people I've hunted with that have made what I would consider personality and just celebrity status, Blake Shelton, Dale Earnhardt, 2 best hunters I've ever hunted with when it comes to that. And I got to thank him for inviting me out here as he stands behind the camera light of this Diamond Rio Buck with this arrow lodged deep within his heart. And I also got to thank Nick Mundt. If he'd have watched just one more TikTok video of Gary Brecka or maybe Joe Rogan, maybe even a little bit of the Cameron Haynes and worked on his core, I would have not even got this buck. But thank God he was a little bit weak and feminish when he come in here last year, and it worked out for me. So thank you, Nick, and thank you, Blake. And
You're welcome, buddy.
God, oh, I love it, son. Oh, welcome to 2025, the year of good things happening. By now, we got good things happening. It's all positive. Think positive, positive things happen. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. You're a monarch.
Yo, we're buzzing the tower! Well, it looks like we got something in the ground.
Whoa! Ho, ho, I just died. We got love. Look at this. Look at this sucker, got it. Wait, what's he doing? Oh my! Holy shit!
What? Hey, we put this whole Kubota to the test, son. Hey, you were right. You were right. There's going to be a few hogs down there.
What? Oh my God! Reloading. What is?
Hey, I can honestly say I shot every arrow I had, fellers. Every arrow I had. You were right.
Oh my God! I almost had a heart attack. I almost just had a heart attack. I can feel a pain right here, like somebody juked me with a Havilon in my heart. I mean, what is? New York City is burning right
But
now.
more importantly, I heard you shot one.
It's a rumor.
Where is it? Let's see it.
It's over there in the back of that shit.
No way, come on. Are you serious? Did you get him? Did you get him? Oh man, look at that big old toad. Woo! Holy smokes, man.
Look at him close, Nick.
That is gorgeous.
Look at him close.
Wow.
Is he looking at him close?
What a buck.
Ted
That's the
knew
one you had the picture of, but you sent us on cell phone.
Yeah, we've got video of him too.
How close?
I don't know.
Close enough.
However far he was.
Wow.
However far he was from that blind from you last year.
Come on. Wow. Jeez, that's a cool buck.
It's as if he doesn't
Hear me. It's almost as if he doesn't want to hear what I'm saying.
Golly. Look
You
at that.
recognize him.
Hey, I understand what you're saying. He looks parafamiliar. Wow, that's a nice buck, dude. That's the one you had the picture of too, isn't it?
What's the one that you have video of?
Golly, that's a cool buck.
You remember when you took him testosterone pills last year?
Yeah. Hey,
Right after
I show you the 4 hogs I shot over there.
well, damn fields work, bro.
Man, that's awesome. Beautiful buck. Holy.
I'm gonna tell you, son.
Look at the junk.
I just almost.
Look at that.
I swear, I'm not lying. I got a pain in my heart between this and them hogs in the back of that damn
that thing's
big
pretty.
long thing.
I did not expect to see that when he pulled up. I mean, that was the last thing I thought we were going to see.
It hit me so hard.
It was so fun. As soon as when we pulled down in there, hogs took off running. And then we got set up, and then across the river, they started filing out of the timber, and there was 50 of them feeding that food plot across the river.
Oh.
And then pretty soon here they come, across the river, you could hear them. And then they came in there. First arrow, whop. They scattered, came back. Second arrow, whop. Scattered, came back. Third arrow, whop.
Then that
scattered.
oh.
And then they ran into the woods, and they kind of hung out in there for a minute. And they're like, what? What's everybody running from? And then they kind of started shuffling back in, but they wouldn't come to the close pile. They went to the old pile at like 30.
Oh, yeah.
So I got that last one at 30, but
Every arrow
4 for
you
4. I didn't have any arrows left. I went and got another arrow, cleaned it off. That mega meat was perfect. Put it all back together and waited for a deer to come, but we didn't even see a deer. There was so many
I
hogs.
can't imagine why.
Oh, he's awesome. Look at all the gnarls and knurls on him.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that deer, because he was mature last year. That
Oh,
deer,
yeah.
That deer could be 9, 10, 37.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Happy for you, man. Beautiful.
There is one thing going into the latter part of the week that we want to present to you.
Latter part of the week, it's the first day, isn't it?
That's true, it is. We want to give you something because you have worked hard for this title.
I mean, look, before you... That's evidence right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy Dean has not killed as much pork in one night as Nicholas Mundt. So Blake's got a little present, so do I. We want you to hunt it the rest of the week.
Okay.
Come on.
You had these made for
Come
me?
on. Oh,
You had these made for me? Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the first episode of Game Hog Outdoors. GameHogs.com. Heck with that bone collector stuff.
I know, wait a minute.
Look at that.
Go stand by your... Come stand by your pile tonight.
All right, let's do it. You guys are jerks. All I really
Game Hog Outdoors.
One time right here.
You better copyright it right now. We're on to something here.
awesome. I love it.
Eric Dunn is going to be the
I'm gonna wear it.
The only hunting
I'm
show
wearing it.
that includes foot races to the best stands. Like, did he wake up at 1? He woke up at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
This is where everybody's talking about the DIY public ground. Let me tell you something. This is just as bad. Everybody running. Everybody trying to get to the lock on.
Wait, look.
Might be the best gift I ever got. You supposed to embrace? Am I supposed to embrace this?
That's actually a badass logo. Colors and everything. I like it.
I love it. Hey, cheers, y'all. Hey, congrats, dude. Oh, that's a stud. That's a big old 9, bro. Really tall. Holy crap, he's big. Well, no, he's not very wide, but long points. He's coming. You ready? I'm gonna kill him right there. Yeah, I know.
So if you wonder what's going on, Nick can't get his bow off safety. He can't get it drawn back. He's got a jacked up shoulder And we all see the comments. Everybody say, man, Waddy, Nick, you're getting old. But look, I still can get my bow drawn back. Come on, Nick.
When it came down to it, this buck was actually just too close. When I went to draw my bow, I just could not get it back. I had been nursing a shoulder injury all fall, and it was kind of my fear going into this hunt, and I couldn't get it back. The deer spooked, and man, was I heartbroken. This thing was a monster.
That was brutal.
I really wanted to take him home, but unluckily for me, he ran off into the Oklahoma wilderness, unscathed.
That's a big buck, too. That's literally probably the biggest buck I've ever had underneath me that I didn't get shot at. Oh, man, what a heartbreaker. What a freaking stud. Unreal.